I like having it around, but it sure was nice having all the jackets and shoes and.
Yeah. All right.
Does anybody got a head count for who's online by chance? That's what I'm curious about. It's kind of nice to know how many people.
Will you guys know how many people are online? Do you get?
We should have a count, yeah.
That would be fascinating to know when you. I don't know where.
Yes. No, I'm just going to use it.
Okay. Today, yeah, the LEDs and
Then I was on Styx's stage at the Quest Center once.
the what?
I was doing a deal for Catholic Charities for an auction, and that sound system, you could feel it. It was amazing. I've never, ever worked with a sound system that was so amazing.
At
It was for
CHI?
It was then the Quest Center.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. All right, stop. Yes. Andy Hoig sends us her love. All right. Well, I have 658, so.
I'm glad they taped this for me and that they put it out there. I feel a lot slimmer in this spot here.
You are slim.
Well, yeah, you should be pretty used to good sound system and such because you're in the studio.
Well, but nothing like this. You know, it's wonderful when you're.
Studios are kind of neat. I set in, what's his name? He does that, with names is horrible. He does an afternoon show where he brings people in and then he interviews them.
What station?
I think it's the same station that you're at because you're there.
Oh, Jack Swanda.
Yeah.
Thank you. Swanda.
That was fun.
Yeah. Oh, did you work with Swanda?
My executive director at the time was supposed to have an interview, and she threw me under the bus for that, so I went in, and I had the time of my life. I had friends from high school calling in, and I think I told you Nick Burris. I ran into him, yeah. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, your studio's real nice.
Oh, it is. It's very nice, and it's maintained well. Well, let's bless that. This will be great. We'll have fun. People will be generous. I see it on cards, credit cards, everywhere.
Provision for the vision, and I'm thankful that they have the
Thank
vision.
you.
So I agree with that.
Yeah.
Totally, 100%, yes.
Let's bless this next hour, folks. Glad you're all here. Yay.
He is the one that adds the increase. He is the one that adds the increase. God's the one that adds
Oh,
the
right.
increase. Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you.
So blessing it does help.
Well, I know that Spirit is here, so this is a church anyway, so.
Oh, that's right. I forget that sometimes. I've never watched any of their services, but I definitely have networked on the other side quite a bit.
Back in 1991, Heartland Family Service brought together our friends guild, teammates, and the public to raise funds for those in need. 2008 was the first time we used the name Carnival of Love for our annual event, and it's been that way ever since. Now in our 30th year, during a time of unprecedented hardships, we once again shine together virtually apart to give what we can. Thank you for being here, and please welcome our MC for our Carnival of Love Gala finale show, Dave Wingert.
Well, I just made my entrance here. Did you see? It was a glorious entrance, guys. Good evening, everybody, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone. Welcome to our grand finale, pardon my French, of the virtual Heartland Family Service Carnival of Love Gala. This is our 30th year of our annual fundraising celebration, and we are so glad you're joining us. I was driving to the Relevance Center about an hour ago, and the sun was setting, and it was golden, and I thought, it's a sign. This next hour is blessed, and it's going to be a golden opportunity for you to sit there. We don't need masks. You sit, relax, maybe have an adult beverage, get out your credit cards, and we're going to make a huge difference tonight. Yes? Is everybody with us? I am Dave Wingert. I'm legendary radio personality. I'm your master of ceremonies for fun and charitable events. Tonight, you have been honored to share the light. This week, we've been raising funds to support the most vulnerable individuals, children, and families in the Omaha and Council Bluffs community. All week long, we've been bringing you updates about silent and live auction items and social media posts with insights from our current Guild President, Candy Golden, and Gala co-chair, Larissa Tromler, along with, well, let's call them inspiring stories from clients who have successfully completed one or more of the life-changing programs that Heartland Family Service offers. We are committed to helping people walk many different paths. We each have our own, and our goal is to create a community of limitless opportunity so everyone can. That's what we say at Heartland Family Service, so everyone can. All the funds raised at the Heartland Family Service Carnival of Love Gala tonight will support over 40 programs and services that make a profound impact in the communities that we serve. Heartland Family Service is so grateful for the generosity of supporters like you, and your continued support is needed this evening as we strive to meet our fundraising goal of $270,000. Do you think we can do it? Yes, we've got thumbs up from everybody. We have a little gang here, a little family here. So let's take a look at where we are filling in our heart so far. Okay, it's kind of a heart within a heart, and we're at $114,420. Our goal is $270,000. So that's a good start, Mike, don't you think? We're getting closer to our goal. We know we can get there only with your generosity. And we'd like to thank everyone who has donated to the Carnival of Love Gala this week, whether it was through purchasing a sponsorship, bidding on a silent auction item, or making a donation through our giving center. Now we're going to kick off one of the most exciting portions of the evening. It's the live auction. This is going to be exciting to do this online. And with your help, after that, we'll encourage you to, it's the Raise the Paddle event during the Hope for Families portion of the evening. That's where your dollars will help get us to fill up oops, oh, I thought there was a mic there. Fill up the heart. Now, before we get to the live auction, Heartland Family Service Development Manager Adam Moore is right here to thank our wonderful sponsors. Adam.
Thanks, Dave. Everyone here at Heartland Family Service is also thankful that we have such amazing support. There are many generous businesses and civic leaders in our community that continue to advance our cause. Let's start first by recognizing our platinum sponsors. This is our highest tier, 5-figure donations and above. A huge thank you to Locked In Companies, American National Bank, and Keywood Corporation for your generous support. Right below that is our gold sponsor level. Thank you to Valmont for your generosity. To our silver sponsors, OPPD and the Relevance Center, thanks to you both for supporting Gala this year. And to our bronze sponsor level, thank you to Broadridge Financial Solutions, CHI Health, First National Bank of Omaha, Candy and Todd Golden, Nebraska Medicine, Physicians Mutual, Pinnacle Bank, Christy and Doran Steinecke, Ann and Ken Stinson, U.S. Bank, And a very special thank you to Abe and Kelly Schlott for introducing us to the Relevance Center. Dave, that's it for now. We'll recognize the remainder of our sponsors later tonight.
Thanks, Adam. You're looking swell, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Really swell. As you heard, it takes a village. Now, we'll be right back after this short break.
When a hug becomes a wave and virtual becomes reality, when coffee dates are phone calls and living rooms are, well, living rooms, we all adapt, adjust, persevere. When it feels like the world has brought us farther apart, we stay connected. And when each day feels so different than the last, one thing stays the same. We will never stop lighting your way. Thanks to all the people who are powering through. For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
Independence. It's not just how you think, but how you act. It's not being different for the sake of different. It's different for the sake of being better. Independence is the reason Lockton people always do what's right for our clients. It's why we're all empowered to go above and beyond, to help them respond quickly to changing markets and growing risks. It's a way of thinking that started 50 years ago with Jack Lockton in Kansas City and now stretches across the globe. For us, independence changes everything. It allows us to think bigger, explore further, and focus on what really matters. It's the innovative spirit that gives our clients never thought of that before solutions, rather than one size fits no one. And while independence is a rarity these days, for us, it's why we get up in the morning. Lockton, uncommonly independent.
At Nebraska Medicine, we're serious about safety. Every extraordinary measure we take is for you and you, so you can get the expert care you need today at every one of our locations. Together, we're elevating our world-leading safety protocols, implementing new social distancing guidelines, and offering care anywhere with telehealth, all so you can continue being your extraordinary you.
Well, American National Bank has grown considerably over the last 35 years, and it couldn't have done that unless it did one thing: adhered to a very high standard. So we have always geared ourselves to do the most we can do for customers, for each other, our team, and certainly for our community as well. We expect to do more.
Our promise to do more here is ultimately about investment in people. Through our investment, our people become trusted advisors and problem solvers for our clients. And because of that, our clients can indeed do more here with American National Bank.
As a community bank, it's important for us to support, educate, and to serve our communities. Giving back is part of our culture. It's built into our client model. We do more here by sponsoring, donating, volunteering, and being active participants in the communities that our employees call home.
Doing more is an ongoing pursuit of being and providing the best, whether it's for our clients, for each other, and for our community.
American National Bank.
Do more here.
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 Heart. Compassion. Strength. More than ever, this is what defines community in Nebraska. Pinnacle Bank.
And we're back. Before we move on, I just wanted to say we wish that you could be here with us, and there would be tables here with lots of food and adult beverages, but we can't do that this year, so maybe it works out for the best just this year that you're at home relaxing with your credit card in hand, because you're going to see some things that you're going to want to bid on, right? Maybe one, maybe two, maybe more. We want to take a moment to thank the Heartland Family Service Friends Guild for all their help and support in making this year's Carnival of Love Gala a success. A few notable names I'd like to call attention to, please. Friends Guild President for this year is Candy Golden. Our gala co-chairs are Julie Gibson-Beyer and Larissa Tromler. Silent auction co-chairs are Brenda Langenberg and Lori Caldwell. Our live auction chair this year is Joanne Gould. Nancy Hansen served as our corporate solicitation chair with the help from Mara Golden. Deb Monroe and Cheryl Forel, did I get that right? Forel? Okay, I'm checking with Maritza down here. Did the prepping for our silent auction items and helping with our photo session. Sally Stallnacher served as our PR chair and advised us on social media strategy. Thanks for that, Sally. And Natalie Peterson is our social engagement chair. So at this point, I want to check in with Adam Moore for more information on this year's sponsors. Adam.
Thanks, Dave. It takes a lot of people to make this run, and we still have a few more people to thank. So we'll pick up with our Starlight sponsors. These are all donations of $1,500. A large thank you to Terry and Tim Burke, Brian and Heather Snyder in association with D.A. Davidson, Methodist Health System, Home Instead Senior Care, Sandra Moss and Alan M. Thielen, Cobalt Credit Union, Natalie and Eric Peterson, Klein Williams LLP, Julie and John Comstock, and HDR Incorporated. Our lamplight sponsors for this year's gala include Gallup, Security National Bank of Omaha, Vistage Omaha, Abrahams, Caslow and Casman, Baird Home Attorneys at Law, and Deloitte & Touche LLP. We have a few candlelight sponsors as well to recognize. Thank you to Fraser Stryker, PC, LLO, Nancy and Randy Hansen, Jackie Merritt and David Goslin, Omaha Steaks, and Larissa and Ted Tromler. A few others to thank, Nicole Chalmers and Stephanie Tromler, and in case I don't have a chance to do it later, a huge Heartland Family Service thank you to you, Dave Wingert, and Mike, later on for our live auction, for being a tremendous MC, Dave, and to Mike, our auctioneer, for helping us with the live auction coming up in just a few minutes. Finally, there are so many individuals and businesses that made sure all of our silent and live auction items were underwritten, not to mention the contributions made by our internal staff. When you do get a chance, please look at those names over on our Giving Center at the bottom of the main page, and then also on the Thanks to Our Sponsors tab on the left side. Dave, it's all yours.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for the shout out. Mike and I were talking, your auctioneer for this evening, why we're here, and we both believe that we're here to reflect light. That's our reason for being, and you can help us do that tonight. You can shed your light and make a huge difference between now and the next half hour, okay? Now, as we all know, our silent auction bidding closed at 6:30 tonight, so let's go back to the heart and see where we are after adding in everything raised from the silent auction. I hear a drum roll in my head. No, $114,445. Yay! That's my Kermit the Frog imitation. Goal is 270, 114.45. We're getting there. That's good. That's good. We are much closer to achieving this year's goal, and we couldn't do it without you. Some new updates?
Silent auction updated just now.
Okay. Now I heard the drum roll. 134,517. Thank you, Adam. Yay! That's wonderful. We are much closer to the goal. Could you help us reach it? I know you can. Well, we're going to take a short break, and I'll see you back here in just a few minutes after these words from our important sponsors.
The first thing I did is I got the Medicare book and I read it and I tagged it and I yellow highlighted everything. And by the time I got finished reading the book, I was more confused than when I started.
He just explained things in layman's language, not all the technical terms that are confusing. It was so easy.
As you age, you know, you're going to run into some situations where you're going to need some medical treatment. And I wanted to make sure that I made the right decision. And Physicians Mutual has been just a blessing to us.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Community, comfort, pride. 2 million Nebraskans working as one. Pinnacle Bank.
The Relevant Center is a state-of-the-art venue designed to adapt to your event needs. Perfect for your next corporate event, wedding, or social gathering. The Relevant Center features a massive 8,000 square foot auditorium, a 3,000 square foot theater, a beautiful L-shaped foyer, and a large prep kitchen. Our clean lines and modern style create a beautiful canvas for your event's decor or branding. Leverage our cutting-edge technology and broadcast abilities to wow both in-person guests and your online audience. Plus, you can enjoy catering freedom with no restrictions on food or beverage catering and no additional catering fees. The Relevant Center is located in beautiful Elkhorn at the corner of Elkhorn Drive and West Maple Street. Visit therelevancenter.com to learn more and book your next event.
And we're back. You know how news people, newscasts say, welcome back. And I'm at home saying, I didn't go anywhere. You did. So it's just something that goes through my mind every night. Speaking of the Relevant Center, before we go to the live auction, I just have to acknowledge this is an incredible state-of-the-art facility. You should come and see it sometime. We've had many supporters who have donated their time and money to make this possible. You know the audio-video necessity, the needs to put on something like this. And we just want to acknowledge the staff, Kelly and Patrick and all the guys back in the control room. Thanks for your care and your expertise. Love you, really love you. Now let's move on to the most exciting part of the evening, the reason we're here, what we've been looking forward to all week, the live auction. We've got some amazing packages for you tonight that hopefully will get your credit card out of your pocket. Here to do the honors is Mike Bunich. Yay, take it away, Mike.
Thank you, thank you.
Yay.
Good evening, Heartland Family Services friends. Thank you for being here this evening. Before I begin, I want to tell you that I do have an agenda. As you saw earlier on the Heart, our goal today is $230,000. We're 270, that's right. I didn't do the math too well. I can't see the heart right here with all this technology. So we've got a little ways to go, but we've got some wonderful auction items. We're going to go ahead and kick it off right now. So on with the show. We have something for everyone this evening. And we're trying to bring some smiles. There we're back on here. And who wouldn't appreciate a little help in getting that smile you deserve? Our first auction item today is a full braces treatment from Omaha Orthodontics. This is the complete orthodontic package from initial consultation to having your teeth as straight and as uniform as you can imagine. This package is generously donated by Omaha Orthodontics. All right, folks, let's have some fun. The package value we're going to determine, there are no blackout dates on this. There is a notice needed to book 1 week in advance, notice to set up for your initial consultation. This does not include Invisalign or the cost of any other dental work associated with orthodontic treatment, like extraction, surgery, impacted canines, etc. So enough talk about the teeth. Let's just get going here. All right, bing and a bang and a boom. All right, how about a $3,000 bid? Who gave me a three? Would have been three. A $3,000 bid. Do I have $3,000? Now, folks, you may say, who is this crazy guy? Well, I tell you what, I've got a little note here. This package is worth almost double that. So you can spend it out of pocket or you can buy it now and go ahead, save some money, and do a lot of good work and bring some smiles, not only to your face, but to the faces of people in our community. How about a $3,000? Would have been three, would have been three, would have been $3,000. I can go a little lower if need be. I'll take a three, would have been three, would have been three, would have been three. $2,000 bid, folks. You're saving almost $4,000. Who give me $2,000? $2,000 would have been two. $2,000. Now, folks, you have to give me a little mercy and patience today. I'm looking into a dark auditorium here, and there are a few folks. I can't see you, and with technology, there may be lags. Sometimes people's network speeds don't always work the same. So we're going to give you a little time, but go ahead and jump on in at $2,000, folks. $5,300 package here. We're asking $2,000. That seems like a smoking deal. I don't care if your significant other thinks it's a good deal or not, you can tell them, I saved some money, honey. There we go, right there.
See, teeth. Your teeth will look a lot beautiful like this.
Who give me two? Would have been two, would have been two, would have been two. Let's just open it up, folks. $2,000, $2,000. We need to get a start. How about a $1,500 bid, folks? That is crazy. And I assure you that after COVID, they'll probably never invite me back again, giving away things this cheap. How about a $1,500 bid? Who give 15? Would have been 15. 1,500. 15 would have been 15. Would have been 15. 15. Do we have anything from the fine folks online? Would have been 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15. 1,500. Would have been 15. I think on this software for tonight's auction, you can actually put your bid in, and I believe it will take it there, folks. So it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you stop. But all I can say is that if any of my children needed dental work, I would open it myself at that price. But they're all adults at this point, but $1,500, folks, and they've got nice smiles. 15 would have been 15, would have been 15, would have been 15. If you're out there, folks, just start me out. $1,500 bid. Would have been 15. I'll take a $1,000 bid. Like I said, folks, it doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you stop. And it's a good cause. We've got a way to go. How about a $1,000 bid? Would have been $1,000. Would have been a $1,000 bid. Folks, $1,000. Do we have any money, folks? There could be technical difficulties, and I sure don't want to give away something $1,000 off the money. So if you're out there, go ahead and type in your bid. $1,000 bid, folks. $5,345. Folks, where are you going to get a deal like this? $1,000, folks. $1,000. Somebody jump on in, and we'll move along. Otherwise, I'm going to have them check our internet connection to see if I'm actually broadcasting, because I can't think that this is happening right now. A lot of things have happened in 2020, but you can look at for a brighter future in 2021. You're planting a good seed in a good organization, and you can not only smile about that in the future knowing you did a good thing, but your smile will bring smiles.
I just want to say, yeah, yeah, thanks. That if you were here in this room, we'd have at least $3,000.
Oh, right? Easily.
Easily. But this package is worth $5,345 for, chompers.
Well, another reason why that is, when they can see someone else, then they make it almost about pride, like, well, he or she can't beat me on this.
That's right.
And we'd probably be getting $6,000 or $7,000 just in the fun of it. Now, folks, $1,000. I honestly don't know what to do at this point here, folks. I tell you what, I'd like to pay it myself, but I don't need
you don't need it,
any dental work at this point. After I get punched in the mouth for not being able to get $1,000, I might need it. But who give me $1,000? Would have been $1,000. Would have been $1,000. If not, I'd need permission, I think, to go any lower. $1,000 would have been 1,000, would have been 1,000. Just keep on going or move along. Move along. That's what I'm thinking. There we go. We're going to pick up the speed, folks. Here's the deal. Because we don't know about your internet speeds or any problems that you could be having, if you want in on these, get on in. There's a box right there where you can enter the bid, put it in. It will show up on this end. Again, it doesn't matter where we start. Matters where we stop. So we're going to move on to the next live auction item. This one changes the meaning of drinks on the house to drinks in the house. Perfect for having an amazing cocktail while staying safe at home. Folks, I don't know if you can see this. I've got a banner on the bottom of my screen, but we've got this beautiful cart right here. And it's a custom bar cart stocked with several high-end liquors to start off your night. Also included are mixers, liquors, and all the tools you need for preparing mixed drinks are all here as well. And to enhance your experience, this cart includes glasses and a silver ice bucket. All you need to provide is the ice. And this is donated by Diane and John Scott. And I tell you, this is a very COVID-friendly package. And again, folks, it doesn't matter where we start, it matters where we stop. Mm-hmm. All right, bing-a-bing-a boom. How about a $500 bid? Would have been a 5, would have been a 5, would have been a 5. $500 bid. Who give me 5, would have been 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 5. $500 bid, folks. There's 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. There's almost 30 pieces here, folks. This is easily about a $700 value. Well, we'll start low. We'll go. How about $300? Would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3. I'm going to tell you the truth, folks. I would start it at $300, but you have to be registered. Otherwise, it doesn't show up. So my bid would not show up, and everyone would think that we're playing some games here. But who'll give $300? Would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3. $300, folks. $300. What memories are made of? $300, folks. We've got all kinds of nice stuff right here, folks.
Kettle One vodka.
Yeah, Kettle One vodka. We've got all kinds of good liqueurs. We've got the mixers. We've got the glasses. $300 would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3. How do you pronounce that correctly?
Glenlivet.
Glenlivet. See, I'm not cultured enough to drink that,
And
but Glenlivet, there we go. Bing and a bang and a boom. How about a $300 bid? Stock the bar cart, folks. 300, make a bid now, 3 would have been 3. How about a 3, make a bid now, 3, make a bid now, 3, make a bid now, 3. If you're out there, you can pick it up tomorrow, folks. $300 would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3.
Does the cart come with it?
The cart does come with it. And the glasses. I asked that same question to Adam earlier. I said, does everything go with it? And he said it does. $300. Can you tap that computer? Make sure it's plugged in. Would have been 3, would have been 3. I'm thinking that we're lost in cyberspace somewhere. Would have been 3, would have been 3. $300, folks. My, oh my. What a buy, what a buy, what a buy. $300 bid. Who give 3? Would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3, would have been 3. Like I said, folks, if I could open it up, I would open it up at 3. I would have bought the last package probably at that too, because at $1,000, that's cheap enough to give to somebody that needs some dental care. But I'm asking $300 for this. We're not dwelling in the past, but you make some future right here, have some fun. Summertime's coming around the corner.
That's right.
That's right.
People are going to start getting together.
Yeah.
Socializing. Remember socializing?
Yeah. So think of this, folks. $300 would have been 3, would have been 3. $300. 300 would have been 3, would have been 3. We do. All right. 3 asking 4 then. Would have been 4, would have been 4. I got a bid. Thank you so much, Taylor. All right. How about a 4? Make a bid now 4. See, we're off to a start. 300 now 4. Would have been 4. Would have been 4. I see it right there. Got 4 now. 5 and a 5 and a 5. Would have been 5. Would have been 5. Would have been 5. Just yip for me if you would. 4 and a 5. 4 and a 5. I've got 400 asking 5. 400 asking 5. Would have been 500. Would have been 5. Would have been 5. Oh my God! It's starting to become an auction. 400 now 5. I'll take 450. 450. If that helps anybody, we're going to get as much as we can. 400 now 50. 400 now 50 now 50. Taylor's in. 400 now 50 now 50 now 50. Would have been 50. Would have been 50. Awful nifty. Would have been 50. I've got 400 asking 50. We've only got a few more items left. 400 now 50. If you want in, get on in. What a buy, what a buy, what a buy. Give it a try. 400 now 50. Okay, I got 500. That's better yet. And that's 82, Cairns. 500, now we'll take 6. Would have been 6, would have been 6, would have been 6, would have been 6, would have been 6. Or enter in any amount, because we're trying to meet a goal today. 500, now 6, would have been 6, would have been 600. 500, now 6, would have been 6, would have been 6. Would have been 6, would have been 6. We got 3 people bidding on this. 500, now 6. It sounds like some people plugged their computer in. 500, now 6 and 6 and 6. I'll take 550 if it helps anybody. Otherwise, we're going to go 500 asking 550. I'm sure that there's more value here than that, and it's a great cause. 500 asking 550. Awful nifty, would you bid 550? Bing and a bang and a boom. We're going to go 500 asking 550. Just because we have the internet and some lag times, I'm going to take my time and slow down. 500 now, 550. 500 now, 550. If I'm going slow enough, guess what? 1, 2, 3, and sold. $500. Thank you, 82 Cairns. And the crowd is applauding you right here. Thank you. Next item right here is lot number 3. If you're tired of being in the house and enjoy spending time outdoors, then our next item is for you.
What is it?
Our glamping package will allow you to create your own memories under the stars while providing a level of comfort usually reserved for your living room. Billed as a private nature sanctuary, Kimberly Creek offers a range of glamping cabins, pods, and geodomes in 22 acres of secluded woods. You can choose which type of experience that you prefer. The winning bidder will receive a $750 credit for Kimberly Creek Retreat, located near Mahoney State Park in Ashland. All options include beds, AC, and heating, along with a small fridge, microwave, private propane grill, a private fire pit, and more. This package is generously donated by Christy and Doran Steinecke. All right, let's see. Blackout dates. No blackout dates. Booking is subject only to availability. And again, no notice needed to book, and it's valid through summer of 2022.
I just want to say at Boomer Radio, we're giving away a glamping with Kimberly Creek, and we have 500 listeners who are entered only just within the last week. Everybody was talking to Chris on the phone this morning, who works at Kimberly Creek. I mean, maybe he owns it. I don't know. Sorry, Chris. I don't know what you do there. But this is extraordinary. You know, it's glamour camping, glamping, and there's nothing like it. It's an experience like nothing else.
And you know, I just thought about this. In our current situation, you're in a privately contained area with folks. It's very safe, wonderful.
Your own fireplace.
Time, exactly. So let's have some fun. I think that since we're raising money, somebody should probably give a couple $1,000, but let's just see where we'll start. Anybody want to give $2,000, type it in, but let's start low. Let's go. How about a $500 bid? Who bid 5? Would have bid 5, would have bid 5, would have bid 5. 500 would have bid 5. How about a 5? Would have been a $500 bid, folks. I'm sure this isn't even 2/3 of the value, but let's have some fun. 500 would have been 5, would have been 5, would have been 5, would have been 5. $500. I don't know about y'all, but I've spent about $500 on stuff that really didn't have any value and no memories associated with it. How about a 5 would have been 5, would have been 500. How about a 5 would have been 5? What do you got? Tell your guests to hit their refresh button if they can't get in there. Okay. We figured out a possible issue. If you are having problems getting into the auction app, then please hit your refresh button. Sometimes things have different loading speeds, so hit that refresh button. We can blame it on technology, or you can blame it on the auctioneer they got for the night, but let's just have some fun. Look at this right here. Got that $500 bid. See how that refresh button works? 500. Now I'll take 6. Would have been 6. Would have been 6. 500. Now 6. Would have been 6. 500. Now 6. How about a 6? Would have been 6. And thank you, 183 Merritt, for the $500 bid. 500. Asking 6. Would have been 6. Would have been 6. Hey, get your kicks. How about a $600 bid? 500. Now 6. Would have been 6. Would have been 6. Would have been 6. This is what memories are made of. 500 now 6. 500 now 6 and 6 and 6. Would have been 600. 500 now 6. 500 now 6. Now remember, folks, we're taking into account different internet speeds and the issues that we may be dealing with. So we're going to take a little time. 500, now 6.
This
If
is an
you want
experience. This is a one-of-a-kind experience. Not so many people you know have been glamping, and you've been cooped up in the house perhaps, and you've wanted to get away. You just go to Ashland, and oh my God, what an experience.
You're right, and guess what?
Classy, very classy.
And we've got 550.
Good,
I
yay,
didn't think of
good.
50. Now let's do 600. 550, now 6. 550, now 6. See how taking our time works so much better? 550, now 6. 550, now 6. Now, to my previous bidder, don't let 56 hokey do that to you. 550, asking 600. It's well worth it. 556, now 50-50. 183 merits back in. Come on, hokey, don't be pokey. I've got 600, now 650. 600, now 50 and 50 and 50. 600, now 50. The last bidder's going to buy. Hit that refresh button. 600, now 50. 600, now 50. 600, now 50. 600, now 50 and 50 and 50 would have been 650. 600, now 50. We'll take our time.
Woo.
Once, twice, 650. If we're done, we're going to go. I hate to say it, 600, now 50, all in. Hit it again. Bing and a bang and a boom, bing and a bang and a boom. Let's go. In the back of the room, 600, now 50, all in, all fair. Sold then, $600, 183
right.
merit.
Whoa.
Big round of applause. All right, folks, if you're just logging in, be cognizantly aware that your internet may be a little slow, so please hit that refresh button. Make sure you're connected with us. You do have the option to go ahead and put bid amounts in. So our next item gets you out of the house to enjoy a great meal with friends. And I don't know about you, but I love great meals with friends. Winning this package means you will experience an intimate dinner good for 12 people. That's right, a dozen folks at the Happy Hollow Country Club, and they've got some great food. Enjoy appetizers and a gourmet 3-course meal with your closest family and friends in their unique and fabulous wine cellar. This is donated by Suzanne and Rudy Catula. All right, thank you very much for this generous package right here. Let's have a good old time. Let's go. All right, who wants to give $1,000, folks? That's for 12 people. That's less than $100 a head. I didn't ask 1,200, I asked 1,000. Who gave me 1,000? Would have been 1,000, make a bid now 1,000, make a bid now 1,000. How about 1,000 would have been 1,000? Well, I hate to do this, but with technology and our current situation, we'll start low. I got 500 bid, now 6. 500, now 6. Thank you, 7 Peterson. $500 bid with the Petersons asking 6. 500, now 6. Now, folks, that's like $40 a head. McDonald's cost me that much when I'm hungry. All right, 500, now 6. 500, now 6. 500, now 6. I'm sure this package is well over $1,000 value. 600, now 7. Now 7. 177 Warrens in, now 7. At 600, now 7, now 7, now 7. Little slice of heaven, now 7, now 7, now 7, now 7. And I wasn't lying about eating down there. I got 7 by 7 Peterson, now 8. 7, now 8, 7, now 8, 7, now 8. Don't be late. Hit that refresh button. Bid 8. 7, now 8, 7, now 8. 700 with 7 Peterson. I wish their number was 8,000 Peterson, but they're 7 Peterson at 700 asking 8. 708, 708. Don't be late. I got 8 by 83 Dostal. 800, now 9. Thank you, 83 Dostal, now 9. Just in time to bid a 9. 8, now 9, and 9, and 9, and 9. 800, now 9, would have been 9. I got $1,000. 83 Dostal. All right, that means somebody else bid, and they jump back up. Now asking $1,100. 1,000, now 11, make a bid, now 11. 1,000, now 11, slice of heaven, would have been 11. 1,000, now 11, now 11, now 11. 1,000, now 11, would have been $1,100. 1,000, now 11. 1,000, now 11. Remember the secret that we've learned on the first few items. Hit that refresh button. 1,000, now 11. All done, gonna go. 1,000, now 11. If we're done.
No.
Oh, I got 1,200 now. Somebody else bid, and 83 Dostal took the lead again at 1,200. Asking 13, would have been 13. That's what happened is the technology, it does not advance unless someone else bid, and that's how it jumped there.
Technology is not keeping up with us?
Or I'm not keeping up with technology.
40.
I've got 13, 7 Peterson. They snuck back in.
Oh, fantastic.
My friends, the Dostals, 83 Dostal, you're out. I got 13 with 7 Peterson asking 14. 13 and 14. 13 and 14. Would have been 14, would have been 14. 13 and 14. If we're done, we're going to go. But I think we need to talk more because guess what? It seems like it's doing a better job than I am today, 13 and 14.
Remember, your money is supporting 40 different programs at Heartland Family Service engagement.
I'm going to interrupt you again because we got 14, now 15.
Shut
83
up.
Dostals back in, 15.
All right.
15, that's just over $100 ahead. I got 15, asking 16. Would have been 16, would have been 16, would have been 16. 15, asking 16. I think they like listening to us talk more, 15 and 16. You know what they think is that when we're being distracted, they'll get that bid. 15 and 16. Hit that refresh button, folks. Let's go. 15 and 16.
I'd like to see that.
15 and 16. Here we go. Big and a bang and a boom. We're going to go slow. 15 and 16. Again, folks, that's for 12 folks. Wonderful food, 15 and 16.
This is an evening
15 and 16.
Their kids about, right? Remember that night we went to Happy Hollow for dinner, and our friends hosted, Dostal.
There we go. 83 Dostals
I
leader.
know who that is.
15, you do.
Yes, Dostal.
15, asking 16. 15, asking 16. I'm going to ask him later, folks. 15 and 16. I want to thank you all for what you did do that we're bidding. Remember to hit that refresh button. We're going to sell in 3, 2, 1. Sold then $1,500. What a deal.
Yes. I bet that's Donna, don't you think?
All right. Hey, check this one out. Up next is an incredible golfing experience through the Dormy Network.
But that's
I've heard of them before.
Very popular.
Yeah, and very nice, too.
I see.
Nationwide network of private destination golf clubs.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
This package is a 2-day, 1-night stay and play. Spend 1 night in a private cottage with 4 master suites and swing away to your heart's content with unlimited golf for 2 days for 4 players. Choose from 4 beautiful courses. So you get a choice from 4 beautiful courses. For those of you who don't want to travel too far, the first course is conveniently located at Arbor Links, just down the road in Nebraska City. Arbor Links is the best private course in Nebraska. If you'd prefer, you can choose instead to travel to one of the other 3 private clubs. Belly Hat Golf Club in Roanoke, Virginia, a National Golf Club in Newburgh, Indiana, our Briggs Ranch Golf Club in San Antonio, Texas. Airfare is not included in this package, and this wonderful golf package is generously donated by Jack and Polly Strike. So I tell you what, folks, they need to hit the ball, otherwise they're going to strike out on this package. All right.
They need to hit, excuse me, thank you for setting that up for me. You need to hit refresh every time we go to a new package. That's what I'm told. So please hit refresh. We'll all be refreshed. Don't you feel refreshed now?
And you know what, folks? We're all in this together. We can all say we've had some new things in 2020, and we're going on to 2021. But speaking of new things, your dollars, you're going to help bring some smiles and bring some new things about in 2021. And you can not feel bad about golfing, because you're helping folks out by golfing. So let's see what this one's worth right here.
Talk about reflecting light and changing people's lives. So this package is worth $3,000?
Well, I wasn't going to tell them that unless I couldn't get my opening bid of a couple thousand, but we'll see what happens. It seems to be working good. We're fine. All right, here could be 2,000. Would have been 2. We'll start it at 2. Would have been 2. Would have been 2. Would have been 2. Would have been 2. The only notes that you need to know, and I think you can see it on your screen, but you can make your reservations up to 90 days in advance. All clubs offer pristine courses, full service services resulting in a secluded, relaxing retreat. So who gave me $2,000? Would have been 2, make a bid now, 2, make a bid now, 2. $2,000 on this wonderful golf package. How about a 2, make a bid now, 2, make a bid now, 2. Hit that refresh button. How about a 2, make a bid now, 2, make a bid now, 2. All right, big and a bang and a boom. How about a 2? Would have been 2. How about $1,500? Would have been 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15. $1,500, folks. Folks, that's half price. I know that there's somebody out there. I've got $1,400. There we go. I tell you what, you can type in whatever number you want to. I was $100 off. 14, asking 15. Folks, that's half price. $1,400 asking 15. How about a 15? Would have been 15. Would have been 15. I'm bid $1,400 with 5 Ashbrook. Now 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15. 14 and 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15. Folks, this is a heck of a steal, heck of a deal. $1,400 asking 15. 14 now 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15. Every time, okay, yeah, I saw that note and we did that, but okay, 14, now 15, would have been 15, 14 and 15. Now I can't see your faces, but I know that you're out there. And you're scratching your head thinking, $100 more, 15? Yeah, that's half price, folks, on this $3,000 package, and for a great cause. 14 and 15 would have been 15, would have been 15. 14 and 15 would have been 15, would have been 15. 14, now 15. 14, now I got 15. Thank you. 96 Schultz. There we go. Got that 15. Now let's see if the other one wants back in. 15 and 16. And for all you other folks out there, guess what? Auctions are participation sports. Nobody watches auctions. Well, maybe some people do. I do. I like watching the championships sometimes.
Really?
Yeah,
Are there
15 and 16.
championships?
It's actually kind of fun.
Oh, my God.
Like the cattle ones. They'll go, hey, I got 14, now 15, now 15, now 15. And they're a little different than what I'm doing tonight, but it's kind of fun. Our Sotheby's is, I'm 1,400 with that fine gentleman. 15,000, ma'am. 15,000. Thank you. But I have 15,000 asking 16,000. Entertaining $16,000, folks. Hit that refresh button. 15, 16. 15 and 16 would have been 16. 15 and 16, work on your swing. Get a 16. 15 and 16, all done, got to go. 15 and 16, folks. I'm going to have a hard time shaving in the morning. Good thing it's Saturday because I got to look at myself, so maybe I won't. All right, I'm all the way up to 1,700 already.
All right.
That means someone else bid and someone else jumped in. 96 Schultz, thank you. 17, now 18. 17 and 18 would have been 18, would have been 18. I should probably stand here at the podium. I'm driving you all nuts. 17 and 18. 17, 18 would have been 18, 18, 18. 1,700 now 18. 17 and 18. 17 and 18. I don't mean to be long, but I don't want to be wrong. 17, 18, all done, all fair. 17, 18. 17, 18, all fair. Guess what, folks? I got 18 by 137 Sanford. Now 19 would have been 19, would have been 19, would have been 19. I knew I just needed to hold on there a little bit longer. 18 and 19. 18 and 19. We're all in this together. We're getting through it. Thank you for your bidding. Thank you for your support. 18 and 19. 18 and 19 would have been 19. 18 and 19. 18 and 19. Seems like they bid better when I just shut up. I should just stand here. 18 and 19. I know, I'm just joking. 18 and 19. It's the internet. 18 and 19. Oh, there we go. I got 2,000. That means the 19 came up and the 2,000. 96 Schultz, you're still in the lead. So that other bidder trying to get in there, you got to hit it again. Let's see where this is going to end. I got 2,000. Asking 21. 2,000 now 21. Still saving $1,000. And you know what? On packages like this, when it's for a good cause, that value really doesn't matter. You cannot spend too much because it's a great, great cause. You know where your money is going. You wouldn't be here with us today if you didn't believe that and know that. And we got 21. Now 22 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2. 21 and a 2. That's right, 21 and a 2. 21 and a 2. 21 and a 2. I know we can't be through. 21, now 22. 21, now 2 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Are we through? 21 and a 2. Now, remember last time I did this? I want another deja vu when I'm asking for 22, where I wait and it goes up. 21 and a 2, deja vu. Let's see, 21 and a 2. I got 23. I was wrong. There we go.
Even better.
All right, 23 now 4 and a 4 and a 4. 23 and a 4 and a 4. 2,300 now 4. 23 now 4. Make a bid now 4. And 137 is still in the lead. Sanford, thank you. 23 and a 4. 23 and a 4 would have been 4. $100 more. 24, 23 and a 4. 23 and a 4. Big and a bang and a boom. Got to go. And the big brown bug, the big brown bear. Let's go now. And 23 and a 4. 23 and a 4. 23 and a 4. It still is a bargain. 23 and a 4. 23 and a 4. 23 and a 4 would have been 4, would have been 4. I know with technology sometimes people try to bid in. I say sold, they close it, and then they're sour grapes saying, well, I wanted to give 24. Position yourself to win. Bid now, bid fast, bid frequently. 23 and a 4. If we're done, we're going to go. Right now, 137 Sanford is the leader. 2,300 now 24. Bing and a bang and a boom. Anybody else in the room or out there in technology land? We're going to go then. Sold 2,300. Big round of applause. Thank you very much. $2,300. All right, moving right along. Now, folks, just so you know, we've already sold 5 items, went through 5 items. We've got only 3 left, so now is your chance. So here's the deal. If your idea of a good time involves less sitting and more sipping, this next package is for you. Most of us love a good cocktail, but how exactly to make that dream cocktail of yours? Take a personal class from someone who knows what they're talking about. Sit in on a private classic cocktail class at Spirit World here in Omaha for you and 9 of your friends. So folks, that's a class for 10. Class lasts around 90 minutes. Their mixology expert, Al Zuri, will demonstrate all the tools and tricks to mix 4 distinctive creations in the comfort of Spirit World's mixology lab. If you and your friends aren't ready to experience a class in person, Al Zuri will work with you to set up a virtual class from your own home. And this is generously donated.
This guy, Azuri, I knew his name. Azuri, was that his name? He is phenomenal. He wears a cowboy hat, and he's kind of like shoots from the hip, right? Hilarious. And there's not a bottle of booze that he doesn't know inside and out. Is that what? He knows all about it. And Spirit World, of course, is, that's like the epicenter of spirits. Do you know that the desire for tipping a few has gone up tremendously during the last 12 months. I don't understand why.
You know, I've heard that and I believe that. And you know, I even have evidence that's true. You know how?
How?
Because I have not even opened up this auction item. And even though I was going to start at around 500, I've already got 300. It went 250 to 3. Now 350, now 4. Now 4 and a 4. I've got 350. Refresh your browsers, but it started at 250, 350, 113 patents back in. The other 2 need to come back in. I got 350 now, 4 and a 4, 350 now, 4, 350 now, 4 would have been $400, 350 now, 4. Now remember, folks, that's for you and 9 of your friends. That's 10 people. Wow, that's $35 a head right now. I've went to the bar once or twice in my life in 56 years, and $35 is kind of cheap sometimes. I got 400 now, 450. 400 now, 450. I'm bid 400 with 85 golden, asking 450. 400 asking 450. Awful nifty. That's still only $40 a head. 400 now, 450. 400 now, 450. How about a 450? Now booking is unavailable between November 15th and January 1st. There is a 2-week booking notice preferred, but guess what? That doesn't matter. Still a phenomenal package. I've got 500. 85 Goldens back in at 500. Asking 5.5. 5.5. 5.5 would have been 5.5 would have been 5.5. 500's bid. Asking 550. Awful nifty. 500 now 550. 500 now 550. 550. 550. I tell you what, I really think that these drink packages should hit the sky. 500 now 550.
Yeah, the golf thing is nice. I mean,
I've got 550.
But sitting and drinking with your friends, I mean, what?
And now we got 600
at Spirit World. What a great facility.
I think we're just going to visit, because look at that. Right there, another $100. 550 now, 685 Golden's back in the lead again. 600 now, 650. 600 now, 50. 650. 650. You know what? We're all getting through these things, and we're getting through it together. And that's what we're doing tonight, is we're getting through this. Technical, now we got 650. 56 Hoke is in now, 7 now, 7 now, 7. $700 bid would have been 7. A little slice of heaven would have been 7, would have been 7, would have been 7, would have been 7. 650 now, 7. 650 now, 7. 650 now, 7. 650 now 7, 650 now 7, 650 now 7, and remember I've got 700 now 750, 700 now 50, 700 now 50. Would you bid 750, 750, 750, 700 now 50? Oh, there we got 750. Thank you. 30 Holtorp. 750 now 8, 750 now 8. Don't be late. Bid 8. Bid 800 would have been 800. 750 now 8.
Did you do this when you were a kid, rhyming all these words?
I read a lot of Dr. Zeus. 750, now 8. Funny. And I still read Dr. Zeus.
Who doesn't?
Timeless, right? 800, now 850.
The places you'll go.
Just because I may have some time doesn't mean I still can't be a kid at heart. 800, now 850. 850, 850, 850. 800's bid, 85 Golden's back in the lead.
Back in the lead.
Now 850, 850, 800 now 50, 800 now 50, awful nifty, would you bid? There it is.
All right.
Hopethorpe is back in, 850 now 9. The bidding war, that's right, is on. Now 9 and 9 and 9, just in time. Bid your 900, would have been 9, would have been 9. 850 now 9, $900 bid. Who give me 9, would have been 9, would have been 9. 850 now 9, would have been 9, would have been 9. 850 now 9, 850 now 9. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. 850 now 9. I tell you what.
You did it again.
I'm actually having some fun. With all the challenges we're having, we appreciate your patience. 850 now 9 and a good cause. I tell you, this couldn't be done if it wasn't for everyone who's participated.
Well,
850
look at our
now
help
9.
Here. These people
Oh, wonderful. And I've got 900,
Oh,
950.
right.
We just need to start telling the stories. 900 now 50, 900 now 950, 900 now 50, and he's back. Oh, there it is, 950. Holtorf's back in, now 1,000.
Golden.
Hey, Golden, you're not going to let him do that or her do that to you. You are 950 now 1,000, 950 now 1,000,
Nice, easy,
950.
rounded
It is.
1,000.
It's so much easier to do in your checking when you take that out.
Just zeros.
950 now 1,000. That's right. You don't have to worry about that other column. 950 now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. Anybody want to bid 1,000? Would have bid 1,000? 950 now 1,000.
1,000's much
And
better
it does have such a good ring. 950 now 1,000. That's only $100 a head because you're talking about 10 people.
And you're going to feel so good. I mean, not just the experience, but for the good that you're doing for Heartland Family Service and all of our services.
And the memories. Making memories and helping people. I don't
Well,
see how
I think
you could do any
after
better.
We've gone through this last year, isn't that, what else is there?
I agree.
Just now. All we have is right now. And
That's
right
right.
now, I'd love to see 1,000 on that.
950 now 1,000. Well, I know that you'd like to see that, but
Maybe
Holtorf is thinking you guys need to stop talking there.
Golden
950
will come back?
1,000. We'll see. We'll give him about maybe 4 seconds. 950
You're generous. 4
now 1,000. 950 now 1,000. Once and twice. Sold $950.
All right. Holdorf, way to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, very good.
That was good.
That's good.
All right, now maybe that last package, some folks may not be into drinks or cocktails. So if you're more of a foodie, you'll really eat up this next package here. This is an intimate dinner for 10 in your own home or patio. To make the evening memorable, Dante will bring their famous wood fire oven with them to create a one-of-a-kind cooking and dining experience. I'm already hungry. You'll have the ability to work with Dante to create your own menu, including a salad, an appetizer, pizza, dessert, and drinks for 10. Again, another package for business entertainment, for family, whatever you like for 10. This package is donated by Joanne and Jim Gould. Thank you very much.
This is priceless. This is one of those priceless.
It is priceless. Matter of fact, book it right away. Their calendar, I heard, fills up quickly.
Dante's, yeah.
They do, I believe, require a 1 to 2 week notice. It's preferred. The event does need to be scheduled by the end of 2021.
Well, that gives them a lot of time.
And folks,
only February.
This is good for $1,000 of food and drink. And guess what? Let's go ahead and see what it's worth. Let's just see what it's worth. It could be $1,500. Would have been 15. Remember, it's a charity.
15, yeah.
15 would have been 15. Would have been 15. Who give 15? Would have been 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15.
Well,
nope, there's not right there. We're just
yet.
asking.
Sorry.
15 would have been 15. Would have been 15. Would have been 15.
There.
Hey, guess what? We have it now, though. Thank you, 109 Daily. All right, 1,500 now. 16 would have been 16. Would have been 16. 15 and 16. 15 and 16. I got 16 by 7 Peterson. Now 17 would have been 17. Would have been 17. 16 and 17. 16 and 17. How about a $1,700 bid? Would have been 1,700. 16 and 17. 16 and 17. You know, I heard one thing about life is you only go through it once, and this is what memories are made of.
Well, you sit around the table with all this great food and drink and sharing stories and tell, what did you do during the pandemic? Well, I got my shot, you know. I mean, you're telling
Or
me
I
stories.
had 9 of my friends and family over, and we were safe, and we had this experience.
And we're celebrating. We're
Yes.
celebrating life and all the good that Heartland Family Service does.
I agree,
Right.
emphatically.
Thank
Matter
you.
of fact, I feel I probably should get back to work. 1,700, now 18, 109 daily, you're still in. I've got 1,700 bid asking 18. 1,700 now 18, 17 and 18. Remember to refresh your browser. 1,700 now 18. 17 and 18 would have been 18. 1,700 now 18. Folks, 17 and 18 would have been 18. Does anybody want back in at $1,800? 17 and 18. 17 and 18. 1,800. 109 Daly, D-A-L-Y, is in. And if I mispronounce someone's name or their username, I apologize. My last name is Bunich. I know what it's like to have mispronounced names, so I don't mean to offend. Guess what? A good thing I told that story because someone else bid at 18, and now 109's back in at 1,900. 1,900 asking 2. 1,900 asking 2. 1,900 asking 2,000. 19 asking 2 would have been 2, would have been 2. 1,900 asking $2,000. 1,900 now 2. That's only 2,000, folks. 19 and 2 would have been 2, would have been 2, would have been 2. 1,900 now 2. Folks, I don't think we're through. I hope not. You're the ones to let me know. 1,900 now 2 and 2 and 2. 1,900 asking $2,000. 19 and 2. 19 and 2. We'll give you one more moment to refresh your browsers in case you're trying to get in. 19 and 2. I do not want to miss one single bid. That is not my goal. As a matter of fact, in all honesty and transparency, I'd like to take and get as much money as we can for this tremendous cause, 19 and 2. What do you
Great
think?
cause, great package, food and wine and Dante. Well, look at, you seeing the pictures at home of their fire grill that they bring to all your neighbors are going to say, "What's going on there? I smell something cooking." Oh, well, we got this for Heartland Family Service, for the Gala, for the Carnival of Love. This is a Carnival of Love, people. Let's see some love. I'd like to see $2,000 worth of love.
I tell you what, folks, what a tremendous deal.
Again,
1,900 now 2. 19 and 2.
It's an odd number, 1,900.
It
It's
is.
lovely,
2
Daly.
is so
it's
much
really
easier.
nice. That's very generous, but 2,000 has a nice feel
It does.
to it.
1,902. Not to take away from the generosity of the folks that are participating.
Very generous.
Thank
Daly.
you so
Very
much.
generous.
But just understand our heart. We're trying to get the most we can. 1,902. You think we're through?
I don't think
1,902?
so. Someone's going to come along. I can feel it. I can feel it.
I wish I could think of a Dr. Seuss rhyme right now. We could entertain with that. 19 and 2 would have been 2, would have been 2. 19 and 2 would have been 2.
You're great.
1,900 now 2,000. If we're done, we're going to go, folks. But someone's getting a steal of a deal. 1,900 now 2,000. If we're done, we're done. Someone's getting a lot of fun.
Refresh?
Yeah, maybe refresh one last time. 1,900 now 2,000.
Yeah. No.
Are we through?
I think we're through.
19 and 2, bing and a bang and a boom. Sold then, $1,900 to 109 DALY.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well, good work. Good work. This is the last one, isn't it?
I believe so.
And then we're going to go back to the teeth, by the way.
Oh, good.
We're going back because we got
That's
a bid
great
on the teeth.
because we actually had some technical problems, and we appreciate everyone's mercy and you being with us today.
Yes.
So here we go, folks. If enjoying the warmth of a fire pit or a pizza oven is not enough for you, our last item will surely give you an exciting reason to leave the house.
Oh.
Vacation. That's a great reason in a private luxury penthouse 5 blocks away
Penthouse.
from the Gulf of Mexico. Located in Playa del Carmen, this 3-bedroom condo sleeps 6 and is 2 blocks away from the famous Fifth Avenue shopping and dining district. This vacation is good for 7 nights, Saturday to Saturday. You're also getting a $1,500 Visa gift card.
Shut
that's included.
the front door. $1,500 thrown in?
Yeah, you're getting a $1,500 Visa gift card.
know.
Now, I tell you what, if somebody doesn't start this at least $1,500, that would be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But anyway, the valid booking dates are April 1st through November 28th of 2021 or 2022. And this wonderful package was generously donated by our Gala past presidents and past Gala chairs.
Very generous.
All right, folks, you know what I was going to ask, like $3,500, but I told you before, I'm going to start where we're at. I saw a $2,000 bid come up, and now there's a $2,250. So I got $2,250, $2,250, $2,250, asking $2,500. 117 Berkland's in. I got 2,250 asking 25. Would have been 2,500. Would have been 25. Now remember, folks, you're getting a $1,500 Visa gift card
On top of the
so the package is only
week-long.
$750. That's some crazy math. I've got 2,250 asking 2,500.
I can't
Would have
do
been
math.
25. I got 25. Thank you,
Numbers.
7 Petersons. Now 2,750. I got 25. Keep it alive. Would have been 2,750. 2,700. I got 2,750 asking 3,000. Would have been 3. Would have been 3. Would have been 3. $3,000 bid. Hoop bid 3. Make a bid now 3. I've got 2,750 asking 3,000 and a 3 and a 3 and a 3 and a 3. And half of that is a Visa gift card.
Well, look at
And
this
3.
condo. Look how gorgeous.
Yeah,
This is
3,000
like
would have
a
been 3, would have been
home.
3, would have been 3, would have been 3.
An
2,750
outdoor,
asking
hot
3,
tub.
would have been 3.
Gee.
You know how nice that looks right now in this wonderful 40-degree weather?
Well-
and being all in a nice sunny area. 3,000. Now 3,250.
Brooklyn.
Asking 3,250.
Very nice, round 3,000.
Brooklyn's in. I got 3,000 asking 3,250.
Now we're talking.
3,250. 250 more. You know what?
What?
Half of that is still that Visa gift card. I can't get over that. Now asking 3,250. I bid 3,000. Asking 3,250. Awful doggone nifty. 3,250, 250, 250 would have been 3,250. I tell you what.
Go home talking like you.
Isn't that vitamin D that you get from being in the sun?
Sun? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got vitamin D
It's what we
deficiency.
don't have.
I'm telling
After-
you what, if you're feeling a little down, I think that probably lift your spirits up a bit right there.
think?
Yeah, I know.
The minute you get off the plane, you're going to go, refreshing.
I'm a native
Refresh
Nebraska.
your computer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Very refreshing. Refresh that
Your
computer.
computer.
3,250. Awful doggone nifty would have been 3,250. 3,250. 3,250 would have been 3,250. Folks, if we're done, we're done. I'm going to do something crazy before we go back to that dental package, just to make sure we're done.
What are you doing?
Now, remember, you can also type in whatever you like to. So if
Oh,
you want to
any
put 10,000, oh, there we go. See,
$3,500 from Schlott. Thank
what I was going to do
God.
crazy was tell them that I might have to go because we're not going to be here all day, but I got 3,500. Now,
See, we didn't wanna miss
3,750.
Didn't want to miss out on 3,500.
You know what it was you telling them to refresh their browser because
I know,
you were
it's
talking about
me.
refreshing.
It's all about me.
There we go.
No, it's all about Schlott. Thank you so much.
There we
Very
are.
generous.
Yes, 96 slot, 3,500 asking 3,750. 3,500 asking 3,750. Would have been 3,750. Awful nifty. 3,750.
37.
It's time for a vacation. 3,750, 35, and 7.5, 37.5, 3,750.
Imagine calling your friends and saying, we got a vacation. We want you to come with us.
That's great too. Or I've even been a little bit ornery with the cold weather and things not necessarily being spring yet.
Yeah.
Imagine calling your friends and telling them where you are. I've got 3,600.
What do you mean?
Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. 3,600. Now 7.
Round numbers.
3,600. Now 7. And that was the crazy thing I was going to do was break it down $100, but a few bids came in. So you're all thinking like I am. I feel sorry for you. I'll pray for you tonight.
It's a
3,600. Now
mind
7.
meld.
3,600. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. 3,600. Now 7 would have been 3,700. 36 and 7. 36 and 7. And 117 Berkland's in right now at 3,600 asking 37.
This is a family
36
with
and now
taste.
7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and
Taste,
7.
I tell you, taste.
And that vitamin D is going to be very good for them, I'm certain. 3,600 now 37. 36 and 7. A little slice of heaven for 37. What do you agree?
37. I
For
like
3,700. 36
Changing
now
lives.
7.
We're changing lives here, folks.
Oh my, having fun and helping people. That's what life.
What a concept.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. That's what we're doing today, and that's why I'm so thankful
It is
to be able to be a part
It
of.
is divine, isn't
It is.
it?
It's amazing.
Can you feel the spirit? Hallelujah. Can you feel the spirit? Actually, this
We
is
are in a
on
church, so
Sundays.
36
We are
and
in a
7.
church, yes.
I'm just afraid a lightning bolt might hit me if I follow Q, so we're going to get back to 36 now, 37.
No, he's on our
36
side.
in heaven he
Or
is. That's
she's-
right.
she's on our
That's
side.
because it's a good cause. 3,700 now 8, make it now 8. Not too late. Would have been 3,800. 37 now 8 would have been 8. Would have been 3,800. 37 and 8 would have been 8. 37 now 8. 96 slots back in. Now 8. 37 now 8. 37 now 8. Refresh that browser. Remember how that worked last time?
Absolutely.
37 now 8. 37 now 8. 37 now 8. Don't be late. See,
I
you're
knew you were
catching
gonna
on.
go do that, yeah.
30, I'm going to have to hire you on.
No,
we're a good
no,
team.
no,
37 now 8. 37 now 8 and 8 and 8. Would have been 3,800. 37 now 8.
38.
3,800, folks. If we're done, we're done.
Well,
With much dismay, unless you want more to pay, we might have to go. But see, the doctor's nurse is coming in. The Schlots are saying yay, because they're going to have a great day.
A great day.
Far away.
In Playa del Carmen.
That's right. 37 now 8. 37 now 8.
Playa del Carmen.
I hope you're all having fun, folks. We're taking this very serious. We are having a good time, though. There's nothing wrong with having a good time, helping people in a good cause.
All the fundraisers, you know, Heartland Family Service does such extraordinary work, you know, with 40 different services. How do you do that? Because they care. And you've seen the video throughout the week of the people whose lives have been changed because of Heartland, and there's not an age group that isn't included, right?
You're right.
Doesn't matter of their background or what's happened to them. Heartland says, come, we'll help you. We'll give you a leg up. So,
and I spent some years in the nonprofit space, and we actually had some students that came through, and to watch lives change, and to see people get a hand up and to get some help, it's amazing.
We're all here for each other, aren't we?
That's right.
All right, so
37 now 8. If we're done, we're going to go. 37 now 8. We had some dialogue there, and the bid did not change. 37 and now 8.
Schlot's the winner.
Guess what? Congratulations, 96 Schlot. Sold $3,700.
All right. What?
The crowd's getting wild in here, folks. There's about 10, maybe a dozen, 15. I don't know. I can't count. I'm an auctioneer.
There's no drinking in here either.
And there's not.
Maybe they're getting high.
We're just having a really good time.
On coffee.
It's exciting. So I think we're going to go back
to the teeth.
To the stunning smiles. And I'm going to read that again. Okay. Here we have something for everyone on this last item that is sure to make you smile. If you weren't with us earlier, we were having some technical difficulties. So speaking of smiling, though, who doesn't appreciate a good smile? And who wouldn't appreciate a little help with getting that smile that you deserve?
Well, it's what you present to yourself. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's what it's right. It's like, isn't that a handsome guy? Look at that smile. I trust him. Well, we started with $1,500, right? See, that's why we went back.
Well, we did, but now we do. We have it. But let me, for everyone else there, so they know what's going on, I'm going to let them know.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
What you're going to get is full braces treatment from Omaha Orthodontics. This is the complete orthodontic package from initial consultation to having your teeth as straight and as uniform as you can imagine. This is generously donated by Omaha Orthodontics. And folks, this is almost a $6,000 package. But I tell you what, the value of a smile. I tell you, a smile changes lives.
It does.
It does. So here we are right here.
Self-image.
Even though it's $6,000 value, we're at 25% there. And thank you so much, Seven Peterson. We got a $1,500 bid. Who give me $1,750? How about a $1,750? Would have been $1,750. See, they're shutting the lights out on us. $1,750. They're like, shut up, Mike. No, they're not. It's just
do we have to get out?
technology. $1,750. $1,750. Who give me $1,750? $1,750, folks. This is a great deal.
I want to see 2,000 there.
And you know what? You're helping us today. You're helping a great cause. And you know what? If you know somebody that needs this, that's cheap enough that you could be a blessing maybe to somebody else in your
give
family.
It as a gift.
That would be a great gift.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
So 15 asking 1,750. 15, 1,750. 1,500 asking 1,750.
What a bargain.
And a bargain, I tell you.
Bargain,
15 and
less than a bargain.
1,750.
More than a bargain.
That's so cheap, I almost feel like I should take up hockey. Just so.
Get your teeth knocked out.
15 now, 1,750. 15 and 1,750, a $5,345 value. Boy, oh boy, what a great deal. 15 asking 1,750. I'll take, there we go, 1,600. I didn't think about that. 175 Wiles. Look at that. They want the smiles. 175 Wiles. They're bidding on the smiles at 1,600, asking 1,700.
The Wiles and the smile. The Wiles will be smiling, but I think that it leaves 2,000. And don't forget to refresh. Please refresh your computer if you want this. Or even if you don't want it, refresh it.
That's right, because it's still affordable enough to be a blessing to somebody else. 16 now, 1,700. 16 and 1,700. 16 now, 1,700 would have been 17. 17, 17. Nice, straight, and clean. Who give me 17 teeth, that is. 16 and 17 would have been 17. 16 and 17. 1,600 asking 17. This is probably the way things are looking, unless people are forgetting to refresh, the best value of the day, 16 and 17, 16 and 17.
Stunning smiles, full braces treatment.
1,600, asking 17, 16 and 17, 16 and 17. I don't mean to be long, but I don't want to be wrong. 16 and 17, 16 and 17. If we're done, folks, I think we're going to be moving along, 16 and 17. But you know what? We're still finishing strong. We appreciate the support of everyone who's bought these fine auction items and your bidding and your participation and going through the challenges to refresh. So remember, refresh before I say that S-O-L and another letter word at 16, 17. I didn't say it 16 and 17. Anybody else want in? 16, 17.
17?
If we're done, we're done.
17?
16 and 17.
Anyone?
There we go. I believe we are done. Sold then. $1,600, $175. Wiles. Thank you
will be
so much.
The smiles for the Wiles.
All right. Now it says that I throw to Dave, but I'm not going to throw. We're going to pass it back over to Dave. And Dave, thank you so much. You need to work with me more often.
You're a gem. You're a gem. Is he a gem? He's a gem. Ladies and gentlemen, an in-house applause. Mike Bunish, you're incredible. Okay, now I am honored to introduce to you you're wondering where your money goes and what it does, all the good it does. These are two women who found the hope and the support that they needed with the help of the compassionate employees at Heartland Family Service. The stories you're about to hear are, I think they're truly moving. And they illustrate that the outcomes of what people can do are vast and inspiring. So watch with me Leland and Boyana as they share their light with us.
It's a scary, scary deal. I'm still really emotional about it. When my kids got taken, I started using drugs really bad. I started using methamphetamines, and I used an IV. I got really bad into that. I just started drinking heavily, hanging out with the wrong crowd, just ignoring the fact that my kids got taken. And I guess numbing that pain was so much easier than dealing with the fact that I didn't have my kids anymore.
I knew that my husband at that time had problems with alcohol, but I didn't know that it was that severe. He got out of the army, and once he got out, he started drinking. He would yell, break furniture, pull my hair. The scariest thing when he was choking me.
If we woke up tomorrow and Heartland Family Service was gone, there would be a huge void in the communities we serve. People would not be able to connect with the resources they need. And, it would just be sad. There might be families that didn't come home together at night, and kids that were in school situations that they shouldn't be in or that aren't appropriate for them.
After 2 years of completely just ruining my life, I sat with that pain every single day, knowing when I got that letter in the mail saying that my kids were going to be completely removed from my custody and I will never have another kid again without them taking my child, period. It's a scary feeling, and I decided that day that I needed to fix my life. I need help.
I didn't have a job, didn't even know how to drive, didn't have a car. When I asked him for $3 to get a juice for the kid, he would just cuss at me, yell at me. I had three options to stay in the situation where I'm in. To be homeless on the streets with my son, or to go back to my country.
I needed to go to a treatment center, and this was the only viable option for me. July 9th, 2018 is the day I stepped into the Family Works program at Heartland Family Service.
At a time, I have no family members, no one over here. I didn't know what to do, where to go. Then I just Googled like help for women in this situation, that situation. That's how I found out about Heartland Family Service.
No person wants to be without their children or have that taken away from them. But a lot of times it's out of their control. They don't have the resources they need to be able to maintain that family, or if something does happen, they don't have the resources they need to be able to get that back. So having that place to go to and get that consultation and say, we can help you, and give them that shimmer of hope, is what it's all about.
They started by providing me that empowerment, like emotional support at first. Then they were helping me getting a car, getting a job. They were always there for me when I was crying and what am I gonna do? It's the end of the world. They were there for me.
Today it's going great. It's fantastic. I have a job, a great job. I have a vehicle, I have my own apartment. I have custody of all three of my kids back. Thank you to this program.
When I started, I didn't know the depths to which the programs and the services they offered went. Being able to magnify and see that impact and hear that every month on what that client is, that's really what we are all here for.
Heartland Family Service, they helped me realize that I was still, as long as I'm still breathing, I still fix my life. And it is amazing. It's a great feeling.
I'm just happy and grateful that I found out about Safe Haven. I had that help from Heartland Family Service. They were empowering me so much, motivating me so much. I'm now motivated for the rest of my life, seriously.
For everyone who has been moved by the stories of Heartland Family Service, we ask that you give generously, and we thank you so much.
We were watching that with you here, Mike and I hope that Leland and Boyana's story moves you to help so many others like them by making a donation tonight. If you haven't, your opportunity is coming up, and your gift will help others get the support they need through the, as I've been saying, more than 40 programs and services that Heartland Family Service provides. We can do this together. We can create a community of opportunity, as we say, so everyone can. All right, this is the big one. This is our Hope for Families portion of the evening. I call it the raising of the paddles. It's the same thing. This is your chance to help the most vulnerable children and families in our community, like Leland, like Boyana, and their children, change their lives today and for their lifetime. All the items in our auction, this is where the dollars will help us the most. By joining me again on stage as your auctioneer for the evening, Mike Bunich.
Well, thank you. Got a question. We're doing this together, and,
Yeah.
and I appreciate all your patience at home with any technical difficulties,
Yeah.
but thank you again so much for joining us this wonderful evening. Let's take a look at our fundraising total so far. So far, prior to, with the silent auction, we've about filled that heart.
Well, half, $134,967. The goal is $270, right? And with your help, I know we can meet that goal. Can we do it? we say everyone can. I think we can. Can. Do the can with me.
Hey, check this out.
What? You gonna do the can?
No, I'm sorry. I got kind of excited.
Okay,
I
what?
saw a nice notification.
Yes?
About how we can kick some things off.
Talk.
Anyway, to kick things off, Diane and John Scott have pledged $5,000.
Wow!
What a great way
All
to start the night.
right. That is great. Thank you, Scott. $5,000 just to start.
Yeah, and here's how this is going to work. Dave and I will explain the donation levels and how each amount benefits the people of Heartland Family Services, and how it helps people each and every day right here in our community. When you hear an amount you would like to donate, click on the Donate Now tab on the left side of the Giving Center homepage, and then choose the amount of your donation. You can also access our Giving Center site on your phone. It's the same website for both. And bidpal.net/Carnival of Love 2021.
You want to? Okay. So when we start with $10,000?
Well, what does $10,000 do?
Let me tell you, $10,000 will protect 8 women and their children for 2 months at our Safe Haven Concealed Emergency Shelter for domestic violence and sexual assault survivors. That's what $10,000 will do.
Wow, and you know what? Since we are talking, Dave, if they look at the heart, those numbers, as you donate, those numbers, they continue to grow and they continue to show. So go ahead and be sure to log on there. That's a pretty amazing gift there at $10,000.
Yes. So if you gave us $10,000, that would say $150 now, right?
It does.
I don't do numbers, but I know that that's for sure.
Well, Dave, what if you're in a situation where maybe $10,000 isn't exactly where you might not be able to give? I mean, we're all at different places. What will $5,000 provide?
Mike, $5,000 will provide 6 months worth of diapers and formula for 2 babies in our Family Works program, which allows mothers who are pregnant or parenting stay with their kids while they're getting substance use treatment.
Well, that is awesome. You know what, Dave? I don't mean to change the subject, but they just gave me an auction total. On the few items we had in auction, folks, we were able to go ahead.
On the live auction?
On the live auction.
All right. What did we make?
$13,100. That's 8 items, folks. $13,100. You know, I tell you what, this may sound corny, but have you ever heard how you eat a rhinoceros?
I know the answer to this, Mike. How do you eat a rhinoceros, Mike?
One bite at a time. So if
he's here all week, try the veal.
If you're not in a position though to give 10 or 5, you can help out where you can.
Right. Well, you just added 13,000, whatever the number was. It was 13,000 plus. So it's 153,667. I don't know if you're seeing our heart, but it's filling up. We're getting there.
Well, I tell you what, not only are we filling that heart, but imagine how many hearts we're going to be able to fill and be able to help right here.
Carnival of Love.
Let me ask you,
yes.
What does $2,500 do if somebody's comfortable at that level?
Mr. Bunnage, $2,500 will help 100 refugee children get ready to enter kindergarten by attending our Ready in 5 weekly group sessions. Now, this is crucial to ensure that refugee kids and their families are able to lead successful, stable lives in a new country. You can imagine how frightening that is. And you pick, at home, you punch the number that you can give, and we'll see it happen here.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited. And I don't know about you, but you should be excited because you can see on your computer screen this number going up. Now, I was paying a lot of attention since I asked that question, but this is exciting.
Well,
Thank you, Dave Warren,
acknowledge these people.
Todd Golden.
John Janetta, Jackie Merritt, Todd Golden, you said her. The Holtdorfs have been very, very, very generous tonight. Diane and John Scott and Julie Strophus. Is that right, Julie?
Now, you may have thought it was maybe corny when I asked about how you eat a rhinoceros, but look at this. People are doing right there as I'm talking. It jumped up hundreds of dollars more. Right there, doing what you can do. When we all just step up to the plate and do what we can do, it's not about the size of the gift. It's just about participating and working together. It's amazing.
Well, everybody who's sitting at home without their mask, maybe drinking an adult beverage or not, is making a huge difference, right? Helping us fill up our hearts and making a big difference in other people's lives tonight.
I would agree 100%.
Thank you.
And you know, the problem is sometimes, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I thought my gift wasn't good enough or it needed to be a certain amount.
Oh,
But
no.
you know what? It's like singing. Sing like no one's listening, dance like no one's watching, and give where you're comfortable.
I love that. And also, when you're talking about singing, we've got a chorus of people out there. I mean, they don't see each other and they don't hear each other, right? But the chorus singing together is making a beautiful symphony of making these programs. I'm trying to make a connection between the beauty of music and the beauty of the programs that Heartland Family Service provides.
Well, I like that. And speaking of music,
Harmony, there it is.
Speaking of music and harmonious lifestyles, I just heard a very beautiful note. Because on the sideboard here, they brought up, and we just got a generous $5,000 donation from Kathy and Joe O'Connor. Wow, taking a bite where you can. $5,000.
And here we are asking for, well, it doesn't matter. They're able to give, and they did.
Give what you can give. Well, let me ask you, you know, we've asked a lot of numbers. What does $1,000 do? Help me to understand that.
$1,000, Mike, will help a family avoid eviction from their home, while our homeless services employees help the parents find resources they need to maintain safe, stable housing. These are the days we're hearing about people being evicted nationwide.
Yes.
We don't want that to happen to our neighbors here in Omaha, right?
So regardless of the amount that you decide to click on, you're definitely making a tangible and a real investment in our community and in the lives of our family and friends.
Well, like the O'Connors, Kathy and Joe, thank you for $5,000, but let's say that someone can just give someone is generous enough to give us $500. Can I tell you what that will provide?
Please do.
Thank you. It's so good. $500 will give a child or an adult struggling with depression, I can tell you about that, the chance to attend several mental health counseling sessions to help them lead healthy, productive lives. This is an incredibly important step in the healing process for children and for adults who have experienced trauma in their lives. You know, the depression in our country is sky high.
Yeah, it's been skyrocketing.
It's been skyrocketing.
Yes, sir.
My father was a depressive, and he killed himself the day I was born, and I inherited that from him. And I experienced depression every month of my entire life until I joined a 12-step program, and I don't anymore. So the relief of that, to get that off your back, is incredible. Everyone deserves to flourish. Everyone deserves to shine and feel good, right? Depression just drags you down.
Now, let me make sure I heard this correctly. Someone was there to help you.
Yeah, a whole community of people.
And that's what we're doing here tonight. I'm so glad because I know you as I know you today, and I'm so glad that someone was there. And folks, you can be there for someone, whether you get a chance to meet them or to talk to them, but you can make that difference.
Yeah, everybody needs you. Everybody needs what you can provide tonight. And if you can give us $100 right now, well, let me acknowledge Rachel Moore, Kathy Lineman.
Oh, and Tim Ashbrook and Lori Caldwell, Dave Warren.
Dave Warren, $162,367. I'd love to see that up to like 200,000 is what I mean.
And it's okay for you to clap at home, folks, and to get excited. This is exciting.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Just wonderful. If you can afford $100 right now, $100 will help girls and young women in our Ruth K. Solomon Girls program build their resiliency, develop their full potential, achieve a sense of responsibility to themselves, to their families, and in turn to the community.
Well, Dave, that's pretty amazing. You know, a lot of times, like I said earlier, people, they get so busy, or I'll talk about me, I won't talk about anyone else.
Good.
But again, you know, I try to quantify things.
Quantify?
And it really is about participation. So even a $50 gift, I'm sure, makes a significant difference. And you know, if we had 200 people that give $50, it adds up real quick, or 1,000, just do the math. But what would even a $50, a generous offer, a gift of $50 do?
Well, as you say, we had 200 people online right now, and they gave us $50. Your $50 will help a parent who's struggling to make ends meet learn how to budget so they can continue to provide for their families. All right, so what do we want to do here with our last couple of minutes? We want to fill up the heart, right? So we were telling you about the education, the counseling, the support. I mean, where do you go for that? Heartland Family Service. And how many years has Heartland been doing this? How many years has Heartland been in existence?
1875.
Since 1875. God bless you. Thank you. And we've got our support staff here, Marcia and John, and a handful, and who are sitting socially distanced, I want you to know, and all wearing their masks. So, but you at home, you don't need your mask. All we need is your credit card, please, or debit card. Debit card works.
You know what, Dave? 1875. And right now we're at 162,397. Now, I'm just going to propose this thought, but I believe that it's true. Since 1875, I could say with relative certainty that over 162,397 people have been affected directly or indirectly through Heartland.
Oh, at least.
When you figure the people that are suffering or going through the struggles, their neighbors, their family, this is almost like a domino effect. It just keeps on going and going. So folks, log on, click on, refresh that button. Whatever gift you have, let's fill that heart. Let's fill that heart to the best. And you know, the nice thing is, if you're having problems refreshing your internet, or there's any reason that you couldn't, I am certain, now haven't been given permission to say this, but I'm certain that they'll gladly continue to take your gifts. Oh, but please, please, yes. Give tonight, and if for whatever reasons, make sure that you reach out and help out, because it's a tremendous, tremendous cause.
Well, I've said before, this is my favorite nonprofit in the metro, and we have hundreds of them, right? And everybody has their own personal, right? But I have had personal experiences with the staff, and they are such quality goods. You know, they're class acts, all of them. And all we want to do is help others, help our neighbors. So if you could now, before we sign off, donate $100, $150. It doesn't have to be even, right? Anywhere in between.
No, it doesn't have to be.
500.
They can click in whatever you want to. If you want it to be $17,832, then $17,832 it is.
All right.
Or even $1. Everything helps.
So, all right, folks, this, I guess, concludes our Hope for Families portion of the evening, but you can continue donating online through our giving center until, midnight tonight. That's fantastic. So if this wasn't convenient for you now, we look forward to getting your money within the next 3 hours, 3 hours and 20 minutes, right? Thank you, Mike, for doing such a wonderful job facilitating our live auction. I was wondering how this was going to happen through the internet, and you're just a prince. And thank you for making our Carnival of Love Gala a success tonight.
I couldn't have done it without you, but we couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. Thank you, one and all, for a tremendous evening.
Thank you for joining us. Your support to the Carnival of Love Gala will make a huge difference in the lives of, thousands of vulnerable people in our community. It's no shame to have the experience that they are having. They just need a little help, And I know that that's what you want to do too. And look at all the names of the people. Jane Shin, before we leave, Rachel Moore, Natalie Peterson, thank you. And on behalf of the Friends Guild and everyone at Heartland Family Service, a very heartfelt thanks for all your generosity, all your support throughout the whole evening.